Good customer service starts from the first hello from me.
If I'm reaching out to you, you are delaying when I've not even paid. I wonder what you will do when you collect my money. Fashion No Filter is for us to have an insight on things that are happening in the fashion industry outside our own environment. For today, we're going to be doing a buyer's POV. Today, I have here with me amazing ladies who are also somehow in the fashion industry. We have Ms. Teminikon, who is a fashion model and an influencer. This is Zainab Kamani. She's a content creator, she's a fashion influencer, and she also owns a fashion empire. My first question is, what has been your biggest frustration shopping from Nigerian ready-to-wear brands?
Availability. Where I shop, I want it immediately. I'm such a detail-oriented person, and when I pay for an outfit, no matter what the price is, and I receive it, and the inside looks really tacky, it really pisses me off. It's so important that I remember you for something. And if I want to recommend you to someone else, I need to know that these things are in place. So if the finishing is not good, I might have an issue coming back the next time.
Two things you've stated is availability and finishing issues.
Yeah.
The first thing I would say can be the solution for availability is if it is made on order, state it from the get-go that it is made on order. It is better to exceed expectation than under-exceed. There are customers for every type of this business. So the people sometimes that will buy from Shine by Aisy are people that it may not even be they wanted to shop from you or they really wanted that dress. It's maybe an event just came up and I really need to look glam. I'm looking for something I can just pick up instantly and wear, and they're like, okay, this person has it. The second one I would say is you need to have quality control. You need to have a quality control manager.
For me, I think I will talk about like the last part after I will finish. So I do my payments, I do everything. Then it gets to the part where you have to deliver to me, and suddenly you have maybe mice is holding your tongue and then you can't communicate. So I would prefer like when the thing is like smooth from start to finish. Then you start to hear, I'm not a dispatch. No, work with a company that is reliable, because from the start to the finish, you are the company I'm dealing with. I have no business with dispatch. I don't care what delivery company you decided to sign up with. What I know is I bought a dress from Aisy and I want to deliver to me. Because these things leave a mark.
Hello, ma. Hello. Their phone is never loud enough. I don't sew your clothes. It's on the way. You just see the message here. Here is the dispatch rider's number. Please contact him. No. I paid you for delivery fee. I did not pay to a rider. Yeah. What I should see is the rider calling me and saying, hello, I am at the
your
gate.
Address. Literally.
Not you sending me the dispatch rider's number and asking me to do follow-up. You should be able to do follow-up with your rider. The customer shouldn't experience stress buying from you. Even if the clothes is not ready, if the customer reaches out to you, you have to tell the person something feasible. You cannot just say soon. You can, even if you don't want to give a time because you're not so sure, right? You can say something like, we're working on having it delivered by Friday. We're doing our very best. Yeah. If for any reason or circumstance unforeseen, we cannot meet up by Friday, I will reach out to you ahead of time to inform you. What would you consider good customer service?
From the first hello, to the final, thank you so much for your patronage, matters to me. Treat me like I'm your only customer. Good customer service starts from the first hello from me. To have access to the page, because I've experienced it. When your staff is handling it, they will not treat your business like you would treat it. Yes. And that's where a lot of people get bad PR, because the staff does not prioritize the boss's business. Once you get back to me, and you don't get back to me.
If you are not nonchalant, I think I'm good. If I'm in your DMs and you're like, hello, I don't need your mom, I don't need your sir, I don't need whatever. I'm there to get an outfit, shoe or whatever. Just give it to me straight. And I hate slow response. Oh, Lord. If I'm in your DMs and you're giving me 1 hour response, I will just, because I get so uninterested real fast. So I feel like the frame of time you need to grab me is that 1 hour. If you're there with me, I would pay immediately and I would leave. But be very serious about it. Let me know you know what you're doing. So that way I'll know you take my order serious as well.
One thing that a brand has done that made you go back to shop from them.
like she said, fast responses. Oh my God, that gets me, because now you're getting my attention. You're not giving me the time to think if I want to spend my money or not. Because, sometimes you double think, you'd be like, do I really need this dress? I have something similar. How the brand communicates with me. There are some people that will just be super nice to you and you don't know who is behind the phone, but
I feel like they're
you just feel like this person is my guy, this person is sweet, this person. I've met some brands that would respond to me in a way that makes me feel like you're my friend, you're my best friend, telling me that no, don't pick that clothes not because I'm the one selling it, but because I think it will look good on you. So I like truthfulness.
When you are delaying reply, you are losing a customer. I'm reaching out to you. You are delaying when I've not even paid. I wonder what you will do when you collect my money. Now that you should be desperate, you are chilling. Imagine I pay. I may never hear from you people again. No one-liners, and don't waste too much time. If you now are so busy making so many orders that you cannot even attend to customers and take their orders, you need an admin or a tailor. For a dress you love so much and really want to have, this was not an impromptu purchase. You really just love this dress and you want to have it. How long are you willing to wait to get it?
There's no max, except it's something that I want to wear tomorrow. There's no max. If I like something, that's why sometimes when a customer wants something, they will start giving, okay, if you don't have it in the long one, let me have the short one, because they actually really want it.
I'm not in a hurry. If there is no event coming up, I don't have a problem waiting. As a sporadic shopper, if I have an event, then it can be a problem. Do you understand? But I will check your policy. I will obviously read your policy and see what it says. And if it doesn't align with the timeline of my event, I'll go to the next person.
I try to separate my things because I like my things very orderly. So I have a personal shopper for when I want to do long order. But then there are some that okay, I want to wear this thing tomorrow. I know who to go straight to. I'm not even going elsewhere. Then I just know who to go and I'm like, oh, hello, I need this delivered so time tomorrow, and then it will come.
Now, let me tell you why I asked this question. It's for us. People give you this idea that if your wait time is too long, they will not buy. But it will take 10 days for this thing to be ready. But because you are trying, you are listening to that advice, you are now saying 5 days when you cannot meet up with 5 days. You are now causing problem for yourself. If it will take 10 days to get ready, freely give your 12 working days. Somebody who wants your dress will buy. Don't try to shorten your delivery times that you cannot meet up for because you are scared that people will not wait. What is cheap to you? What is an average price to you? What is expensive to you to get an average ready to wear?
These things are subjective. Cheap is relative. Something can be cheap for one person and still be expensive for the other person. I just want to make sure that when I wear this, I look and feel like $1 million, right? That's it for me.
For average, I would say 400k, 300k. I would say it's cheap if you are selling it below 20k.
Okay. What kind of packaging are you expecting the 25k boo-boo to come with?
That is such a good question. It's just the thought that goes into the wrapping and everything. It could be the cheapest thing. It could be the nylon, the clear bag thing, Ziploc. Leave me a little note. Do something. Just make it cute. Because again, it's just you. Yeah, it's like you. It makes it feel curated.
Don't over package and now make the customers pay for the oversabi that nobody sends you. Now, clothes cost you 10k to make. For example, your cost of production is 10,000. Only you do paper wrap, you do Ziploc, you do armor, you can't put them for box, the box can't dey bag, the bag can't dey another bag.
Exactly.
Now it costs you 10,000 naira to make the clothes. Then the packaging itself costs you 35,000. Now you're now selling the clothes 65k. When in the real sense, at the end of the day, what I bought is the packaging.
Real.
Because you made me pay for your packaging. After doing layers upon layers upon layers, I will now bring out little piece of 10,000 naira something that you put inside. Now, on a normal day, I shouldn't even be angry about that clothes. But I'm just pissed because, is this what you wrapped? That also goes to say, you will not sell a dress 500,000. I put it in Ziploc and cellophane. I will return it. 100%. When you sell something that expensive, the packaging would match. Nobody can tell you how much you value your items. It is all you. Just make sure that when I see that outfit, it looks worth the price. If you know that you want to be a brand, a luxury brand, you have no business designing some kind of clothes. You have to be designing luxury looking clothes.
Brands, please be consistent with your pricing.
Why most brands are not consistent with pricing. They want to cater for everybody. Your brand cannot cater for everybody.
Exactly.
There are 3 categories of buyers. There are low-end buyers, there are average-end buyers, there are high-end buyers.
Yeah.
There are certain prices that cater for each person. If you ordered from a brand and the outfit had an issue, right? What will make you still go back? Even when the clothes had an issue.
It's communication. Something, because I feel like if you're really passionate about your business, the way you relate with your customers will matter. Maybe customer comes with, oh, this and that happened to my clothes, or there's an issue with this. You'll be thinking of how to fix it.
So if I went to you with an issue and you dealt with it the right way, I'm coming back. If I went to you with an issue and you didn't deal with it the right way, au revoir forever. Simple as ABC.
So I feel like for some of us, now me, I'm talking from a side where I've had different admins that handle things. Some of them choose to handle it different from what you trained them to handle. Most times you see them trying to find who's at fault. Your goal initially should be, how can we fix the issue? Have an issue, learn how to de-escalate things very fast. Very, very fast. Some customers get outfits, it has an issue, they don't come and complain. They go straight to the internet. When you now see them, you now go to the DM and say, maybe they first send me a message, I don't see them. Nothing. Your de-escalation power will still work. Always try to remove your personal grievances from the business. If I wasn't the owner, you wouldn't be this offended. Sometimes the offense is coming from the fact that somebody is trying to drag you down. Take that feeling aside first and try and deal with making your customer happy.
You're having a continuous conversation, not like a forced message. Person sends you a message, you respond, but then person is taking time to like keep the conversation going. How do you go about that?
You just have to wait.
You know that there's guilty conscience when you're buying. You be like, I wasted this lady's time.
So it's okay. You just
The person, when you're even thinking that maybe I should not, as well, because you've been asking, she has been answering, you just say, okay, I will just take the pink one.
Even
and that's the
pink
pink one you just buy.
Like, it will be,
do you understand? Yeah.
Ashamed.
And you always get that.
Again.
It's business. You always get that. You always get the people that will come and ask and they run. They'll come back, they'll run. It's normal. Like you expect that. So those are some things that you're going to face in business.
Trying to make a dress for someone. Person tells you, okay, I have an event in a week and can you meet up with the timeline? And person started this conversation on a Monday. You're like, okay, you need this, let's say by Saturday, we can work with it within that timeline. Then person does not respond, then comes back on Tuesday, says, okay, let's continue this, like keeps going, and then it gets to like Wednesday. And by Wednesday, and person is on Saturday, by Wednesday, you know in the depths of your heart that if you take that order, you will not be able to meet up with time. How do you go about it?
Then you don't take it. You don't take it.
You talked about maybe sending a order and it didn't fit and they had to return it. What if it's the case that is really far from where you are?
You get an outfit, it doesn't fit. It shouldn't first sound like you're trying to find who is at fault. It should look like you're trying to find the problem so that you can find the solution. Because first you need to know what the problem is to find a solution. But when we now find out that the problem is you, okay, we will still fix it. But not at the detriment of us running at a loss. But we don't need to now charge you extra to have it fixed if it's something we can just easily do. Do you understand? Yeah.
So should Nigeria ready-to-wear brands, should it be more pricey? So make it limited to some certain people or something like that. Also,
you can't generalize. Just the same way with Nigerian restaurants, anything. People charge their what? Have limited pieces that you sell. That's when people will feel like, oh, I'm getting a limited edition of so and so thing. And that's even what will even make people patronize you more.
Pricing does not make it impossible for you to see other people wearing it. You don't over-restock so that it's not over-available. It has nothing to do with pricing. You can recreate that same style in another fabric. The person that bought that one before, that loved it so much, will rebuy it again.
We
and
now have
two of us
two
join
colors
each other with that same style, but we're not wearing the same fabric. So we don't feel like we're wearing the same outfit.
One is regarding bespoke tailoring. how do you see fittings from like the buyer's POV?
I feel like fitting is very necessary, especially when it comes to bespoke tailoring. Like, you need to fit.
For your own integrity's sake, it's not even about the customer. You want that outfit to come out well. And the customer is refusing to come to fit. And you know you charged a lot. And if that clothes doesn't come out well, at the end of the day, it's on you. You have to take the clothes to the person to fit. Take it.
It's bespoke, so it's tailored to you. So two people can have the same measurements, but the fitting would be different. So don't extrapolate. Don't say, oh, I can imagine what it would be. Call me. I want to come.
I think that as long as you can afford it, then you should go to them. But if they can afford to come to you, then don't do it more than once. Don't overdo it. What I mean is, just check the outfits, do all the measurements you want to do in that first fitting. Especially if the person has already complained that they didn't want to come and then they decide out of mercy to come. Please keep it to that one.
Do you think this is something you should give as a disclaimer or ask during a consultation or maybe during booking stage? Are you okay coming in for fittings? Do you think it's something you should give
I actually
consent
do
to?
think so.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're dealing with a customer that doesn't live where you are, you already know that fittings is not part of it.
Yeah.
That's one thing I wanted to even say. Some of your customers now are abroad. Some people come from abroad to Nigeria to do fitting. They'll book flights, come and fit their clothes and go back. Somebody that paid 27 million naira to do clothes, he will come for fitting. But there's some people that will tell you that they can't get off work, they're not coming for fittings. You have to make sure that that kind of person is not who will just send you measurements. You just gonna be sewing. You need to watch them measure. So you have to now do it from the beginning stages to avoid errors, one, and process needs to be sent. So now you are taking measurements. Sometimes fitting is not about fitting issues. It can be execution problems. The clothes can fit me, but I don't like the way the cup is curved. But it's my size. It fits. That's an execution problem. So even when you have taken the measurements, you've done the outfit, and you know this person cannot come for fitting, send process on different stages. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you guys. I hope you guys have gained something, because that's the point. In as much as we're recording, I don't always really do this for internet. It's for you people, because there's a lot that goes into fashion than just coming to sew and to just learn basic things. Like, you need to put yourself in the experience before you enter into the experience. With this class you've had now, there are certain things you won't do anymore. There are certain questions you won't ask anymore, because you already know what exactly it is. And that is what all these segments are for. Thank you. Please, let's give a round. It was
You're welcome. You're welcome.
An interesting episode. This was the idea.